music down, are we? Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, we'll have some light on the situation. Okay. Go. There we go. And bring that down some. Bring that down. Right. Down, down, down. Okay. All right. Loading screen pause. No. We still loading? Am I still pausing for the load? What are we doing here? I need to get to the video so I can see comments in case there's anybody besides me actually here. 1 second. I did not prep. So, if the background noise is too much, because it sounds really loud in my headphones right now, and it's messing with the audio, per usual, let me know. Per usual. Hang on, 1 second. Once again, this is not really spur of the moment. I said on our last live stream or whatever that I was going to do this, but, you know, ill prepared. A little late due to technical issues as well as my appointment running over. Where is, that's what I was doing next. So, per usual, let's do the basic rundown. I'm wasting time here. Let's do the basic rundown. Live stream, chit chat with myself or others. Leave comments in the chat once hey, there it is. What do you know? Well, okay. So, live stream, chit chat with each other and myself in the chat. I have my, the chat is here. Or here. How about that? How about that? Okay. And then, see, this was my appointment today. Can you see? Yeah. It's still giving me issues. Anyways, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here or doing this, but let's kick it off. We're just gonna play some Star Wars, talk some Jediism philosophy, if and when it pops up. And if you, of course, you know, any questions in the chat, you could do that. Any questions in general, talk with anybody else. If anybody else, you know, joins us, whatever. Again, I'm doing these at random times. The reason I chose this afternoon was weekday and then like afternoonish going into evening, just to see how many people do show up without, you know, notification, without planning. And then, no, this is not where I want to go. I want to go back. We need to speak with Agent Galen, which is in the Senate Tower, right? Right? What am I doing? Where did we leave? Oh, wrong one. Okay. So that's why I'm doing these at random times, just to see how many viewers we get. I'll look at that, I'll pay attention, and then try to work with the one that works best for most people's schedule. That was really loud. I think these guys are. I think that was right over me. How about that? Oh, take that, suckers. slow as we can as not to affect our stuff. Okay. Am I going? Where am I going? It's been a while since I played this quest line. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got Talon here. Don't know for how long. Talon's cheating on us. He has another guild. Shame on you, Talon. Go be Star Warsing it up somewhere else. I see how it is, man. I'm good. Just got back from a tattoo session, which I was happy about, that the store was open and during this time, and that they were taking precautions and all that fun stuff. So that was good. So I'm doing good. My arm is sore, if that's the word for it. I don't know if sore is the word for it. I don't think sore is the word for it. Jedi Path Academy is here until the Dropkick Murphys concert starts, which what in that, like 3 minutes or something like that. And for those who don't know, they're doing a concert for, you know, it's St. Patrick's Day for a lot of people who celebrate that. It's St. Patrick's Day, and they were doing a concert, live streaming it so people can catch it. It's for free. It is a free concert, so you can check that out and have some fun. Yep. So we will soon have no one here, which is fine. See how it is. Y'all are busy, but that just again.
I got your files, but the thief transmitted a decrypted copy to Black Sun.
Seems
Grant,
loud.
run a full diagnostic. Find out what was in these files. You found our stolen military hardware. Good. We need it. While you were gone, kidnappers grabbed Dr. Tarnis.
Grab Dr. Tarnis. That shouldn't be possible, right, everybody? But yeah, you know, head out, head in as you need. Again, this is all just for information for me to know kind of who's available, what times work best for who, and blah, blah, blah.
This is the most secure building on Coruscant. It's full of guards.
Guards never stood a chance. Whoever the kidnappers are, they knew right where to hit us. Kira led a security team in pursuit, but the kidnappers split up during the chase. Hang on. Signal coming in.
Agent Galen, I've got these creeps pinned down, but they won't surrender. Don't know how long I can hold them.
She's in over her head.
Yep. That's what happens with rash action.
She needs backup. Tell me where to find her.
Kira's signal came from the spaceport. The kidnappers may try taking the doctor off-world. You need to stop the kidnappers before they escape with Dr. Tarnis. Hurry!
Doesn't matter which. Woo, made it. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, I mean, like, today's not a normal day. I mean, it kind of is, but again, it doesn't matter that something else is happening. It's more just time frames for people who are able to jump in at, you know, random times. It's not like how long someone's here. It's more of a question of, like, is this a time that works for people? And it's not about like, oh, well, I have this other thing going on at this time, or on this specific day I had something, but I wouldn't have something next week. Like, yeah, that'll be taken into account and all that, but it's more like just who's has the, yeah, just like how these pop-up videos work at what times and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. And like I said, I mentioned the time-ish. I wasn't exactly on time, but I mentioned the time-ish on the other video that we did the other live stream that we did. So for those that were able to catch it, you know, little bit of a heads up. So it's not a big deal. I doubt it'll impact things on the long run. Per usual, you guys can, you know, work the chat, talk to it with each other, or again, all that questions, random thoughts, commentary on where am I going? Commentary on the dialogue of the game, or your favorite level, or your favorite character, or internet cuts out a lot around here, but look, I made a live stream. Hello, Raylia. Thank you for making it. I appreciate it. Good job. Good job. So, like, if the numbers are accurate for what I'm seeing here, we're about at the same level of viewers that we had on the last live stream, which was Sunday night, I believe. I really, like, days really blend together for me. They're not relevant to my job, so so I don't really keep track of them too much. But yeah, I believe it was Sunday night that we did a live stream, and the numbers so far are about the same. So that's just kind of what I'm looking at, not like, you know, who, like, how long or whatever. Okay, it's gonna talk.
Just in time. These guys get points for courage, but we're a little outnumbered. There's more than a few trigger-happy thugs in that docking bay. The kidnappers are threatening to kill Dr. Tarnus, but they might be bluffing. I'm not even sure they have him.
We can't... They might not. But, you know.
Bluff or not, the doctor is in danger.
So, how do we handle this?
Oh, don't go by name pronunciations due to me. I never pronounce people's names correctly. There's no Jedi that I've ever really gotten right, except for, like, Talon, but that's not really a Jedi name per se, right? From Relin, right? That's way back in the day, is Relin, but, just, you know, just as a thing, like, I think it's, who is it, Markua? I don't remember. Markua Jedi? That's it, that's horrible pronunciation of their name, and so, yeah, so do not, do not, you know, depend on me for those kind of things. I will butcher your name, and then I will either stick with it or create a nickname based off of my screw up. And yeah, so there you go. Now you know. Always ask. Always ask. We should get, like, I think even Facebook does it now, where they do name pronunciation guides where you can say how your name is actually pronounced, just like in a dictionary or something, you know. Like, you should do that for Jedi.
I won't risk them killing Tarnus. We'll do this the hard way.
Then you shouldn't go in alone. I borrowed a stealth field generator from Agent Galen's office. Makes me practically invisible. I can sneak in first, then when you attack, I'll take a few thugs by surprise. What do you think?
That suits me just fine.
Great. Now you see me, now you don't. I'll get into position and attack on your signal. Let's rescue us a doctor.
What are you still doing here, Talon? Thought you had some other Star Wars guild to hang out with. Huh? Huh? Get out of here, man. Go hang out with your other guild. Let me see how it is. are a no-show so far. Yeah, not everybody's punctual, man. They'll show up. I might have to you should double check that. Mission meeting already? That would suck. Are you an officer? Oh, you're a guild member or officer, aren't you? Not very good, Talon. Oh, I don't really have, obviously, as made clear. I'm just kind of playing, relaxing, chilling. After my session today, which took a lot of social energy, because the place was not, the shop was not closed, so everybody's appointments were still going on. There was a couple other people getting tattoos, and there was a couple, like quite a few people coming in for piercings, or at least, looking into it. So, my area hasn't really, that area hasn't closed down yet. It hasn't been put into quarantine or anything of that effect. And like I said, the shop was taking precautions. They were opening the door and shutting the door instead of having other people touch the handle and things like that. And then, and it's a clean place anyways, like very sterile due to the nature of it. But, so it was busy. There was people there. There was talking, of course, you're talking with your artists and things like that. So my social energy, the brain is it's not all there. So just so you know, I'm not. That's why there might be in this video times of quiet, which maybe some people prefer. I don't know. So yeah. And work on your organization talent. Jeez, expect more from a Jedi Master. You're supposed to have your organizational skills down, man. Jedi awareness points. Come on. Step your game up, sir. So glad I'm not a Jedi Master then. I'm always continually told that it's an honorific title that can be given to anybody. So congratulations, Talon, you're a Jedi Master, because I say you are. And since I am, my channel, my rules, you're a Jedi Master now, Talon. Congratulations. I hope plenty of young inspiring Jedi come asking you for training.
Jedi scum! I'll kill you someday.
Sure.
He sure killed my stealth field generator. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Isn't teamwork grand?
Teamwork is grand. The yellow lightsaber always reminds me of Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 and Yoon. And again, if people aren't seeing the chat, Jedi Path Academy said yellow lightsabers always remind him of the whistling lightsaber toy he had. For some reason, in the 70s and 80s, Kenner always gave Luke a yellow lightsaber in their toys. Yeah, but for me, yellow lightsabers always remind me of Yoon's lightsaber from that. And then, in the light side path there, if you choose the light side, you get that lightsaber to finish out the game, which was a moment I really liked. So, yeah, that's what yellow lightsabers kind of remind me of. That's where I go back to.
You handled yourself like a true Jedi, Kira.
Wait, I need a holo of that. I want to play it back for Master Coix. No sign of Dr. Tarnus. Kinda puts a damper on things.
We were the decoys. Now you'll never see your little doctor again.
Is that so? Give me a minute with this guy. I'll make him talk.
I'll make him talk, sure. I'm a Jedi Master in the game. I guess that counts. You mostly play a Trooper. I like Trooper up to a point, and then I got like really bored with it. Like after, I liked it up until the point where once you resolve like your issue with your old squad, I'm like, like I was done. Like I lost interest in the story. I was really interested in it up until that, but yeah. See, Jedi Master, congratulations, man. Raylia. Don't act like you play a trooper or a Jedi. I know you spending all your time on the Sith side. Don't even act like you're over here spying for the other side is what you're doing. I got you.
You have 1 minute. Talk fast.
Thing is, we don't need him to talk. Not when I can just read his mind.
What? Stop that! Get out of my head! Get out! The doctor's in the Black Sun headquarters. Solar has him. Just leave me alone.
Cheap thugs will believe anything. I can't read your mind, stupid.
You tricked me!
Well, yeah, one. So, interesting point. And I think we kind of talked about it in the last video, and we probably talked about it throughout. Jedi are allowed, if you read the Jedi rules of behavior, Jedi are allowed subterfuge. They are allowed to trick people. It doesn't technically count as dishonesty. I mean, it does, but you're allowed to let people believe what they believe based on their own supposition, right? Like, you're allowed people to come to incorrect conclusions and work off of those incorrect conclusions, basically, is what it says. But also, don't tell them that. That's idiot stuff right there. Like, don't tell them that. Now you're just ruining it. Keep the trick in-house, man. Nice work. That was wrong, Padawan. It's not technically wrong. Like, you're allowed to, you're allowed to trick. Consider yourself lucky. That's going on that dark side stuff with just being a jerk. Like, whatever. Nice work, I also enjoyed the bounty hunter Imperial side. That's where I'm actually the guild officer. Yeah, I like bounty hunter Imperial side. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that quest line a lot. I keep meaning to like replay it because I really enjoyed it. So let's see. With the side had far more interesting quests to me. All right. Never made it full dark though. Yeah. I like playing like kind of like a light side Sith. I think it's a very interesting dynamic with a very interesting quest line as well. Yeah, like with people, with the whole like, yeah, I like it. I like it as well. But I've played every character on here in every angle in every way. This game's been out a while. Go figure. But yeah, so I'm with it. Like, in all seriousness, play what you like, play, have fun with it. It's all about finding, what really speaks to you and having fun with that. So, but yeah, I don't. In most games, I can never really go all evil either. Like, I've posted memes about that, or like shared memes about that and things like that, where it's like you know where it says like gamers, the media says gamers are video games cause violence, and then reloading your game because you hurt the feelings of an NPC, right? Like going back and like redoing the dialogue and picking better dialogue, like so yeah, like especially in a BioWare game, right? Which that's what I like is kind of like dealing with that stuff and kind of going through it, and I can never really go fully dark. Like I like forced myself to go down it just to see that road, but yeah, in the end, I find it more rewarding to just play the games like, I don't know, that are fun. And it's fun. It's not fun to me to be an evil, some people find that funny or fun or whatever, and me, I'm like, that's just mean, man. I can't do that. So what if they're pixels on the screen? That's just mean. I can't do that. I can't say that. I can't, so yeah, Light Side Sith is just fun anyway. So like, it's the subterfuge, that is always fun. So
Smooth, Kira. Very smooth.
Black Sun is a major crime syndicate. Whatever they want with Tarnus, we'd better save him quick. Me and my security detail will clean this up. Agent Galen will want to hear about this.
yeah, going full dark on other games legit gave me heavy anxiety. Yeah, there's some games I can't do it with. There's just there's some games where I'm just like, that's not gonna happen. I felt BioWare did a great job in their Mass Effect series, especially in like 2. In Mass Effect 2, the counterbalance of it was much more interesting. I never went fully dark because mostly it was just unnecessary, like jerk comments, but they had those prompts that were Paragon or Renegade, and some of the Renegade prompts were, really made sense within the context of the story or whatever. Like, I mean, one of my favorite ones, and it's a mean one, it's a Renegade one, right? Was you're going through this tower and you're fighting these mercenaries who are trying to keep you from getting to the top, and you get off on an elevator and there's a mercenary captain. He's just talking trash, and he's kind of just pacing in front of a window talking trash, and then you can go and basically you try to get information from him, and he's like, yeah, I'm not talking to you, man, like, I'm not scared of you or whatever. And one of your the Renegade responses, you can just shove him out the window and he falls all the way down. And I still like that. I will do that one 100 times out of 100, just because, one, I didn't like the guy's attitude, and two, and it's not Jedi. I think that's not a Jedi endorsement. Like, don't push people out of windows, right? But like, two, like, just the whole cutscene of it. I like it. So yeah, balance. But some games, I just can't do it. Usually, first playthrough, I'm ending a game. If they have some sort of morality scale throughout the game, I'm usually ending the game on the light side. Even though I'm playing, like, first playthrough, I always play through as, like, what choice would I make, and I still, because again, I'm not gonna, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, man. They're pixels, but whatever. Let's see, we got here, my favorite game of all time is Skyrim. It's a good one. I have over 1,000 hours playing that game over the years. Still haven't done the Thief or Dark Brotherhood storylines. Yeah. I've tried to do the Thief one. I usually like get a little bit in it, like, but then there's one where they do expect you to like steal from like decent people, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. Dark Brotherhood, I always do like the first ones, like because I tend to tweak it where they say Dark Brotherhood is so good though, I tend to tweak it to contracts that deserve it, right? Like, I'll take contracts where it's a bad person, and I'll do those, but then they have contracts where they're like, no, you gotta take out this person, they're not bad, and I'm like, oh, nope, can't do that, can't be a part of that, can't do that stuff. So for count, we were up to 8 here for a second, so cool on that. 8 people at one time.
Dr. Tarnas is the least of our worries, General. The stolen data files had details, not only on the planet prison, but every weapon prototype and research facility in existence.
Our most powerful experimental weapons, and Black Sun has access to them. How could this happen?
It's all your fault. That's not a Jedi thing. Don't pass blame. Blame can be passed anywhere. Blame game goes anywhere. As a Jedi, Jediism, we definitely don't have we have a focus of not passing blame, accepting personal responsibility. Holding people accountable is different than passing blame. Here's an example, right? Holding them accountable would be acknowledging their failure, but not saying it's all your fault. It's all your fault is not accountability. That's blame. Two different things. So you should have told us. Again, what I don't like in things like that, and this happens in life, that's 2020 hindsight. That's moving backwards. That doesn't resolve the thing. As Jedi and in Jediism, what you want to do is acknowledge the problem and then move forward from there. Saying you should have done that or you could have done that. That's unhelpful in the moment. That's unhelpful for resolution. Yeah, that could be a good lesson and something to approach and talk about, for reflection and to avoid it in the future. That's absolutely a discussion to have So in the future, for future reference, things of that nature, maybe we do this, or here's probably a better way so we can avoid this in the future. Things like that are good, but being like, you should have told us, or you should have done that, that's unhelpful. That doesn't resolve the issue. That doesn't bring us moving forward towards a solution. All that does is, again, it's passing blame. It's not even accountability. It's just passing blame. So also not not what we're doing as Jedi. Dig into it, explore it. None of my answers here fit, but like our most experimental weapons and the Black Sun has access to them. How could this happen? Well, that's an excellent question. How could this happen? Where are the security leaks? What can we do in the future to help resolve that and make sure it doesn't happen again? Maybe that does mean bringing in the Jedi from the beginning, but now let's see where that's going. More importantly, why? Like, where is this going? What can we do to head it off, right? What can we do to get ahead of this thing?
What does Black Sun stand to gain?
They could make a fortune selling secrets to our enemies.
We must act quickly to secure these other weapons. Where are they?
3 off-world research facilities. Minimal defenses to give them a low profile. They're vulnerable.
Master Kiewicz and I will split up and protect 2.
And I'll take the third one.
You get the fun part, rescuing Dr. Tarnas and the copied data files from Black Sun.
Alright, so Raylia said her Skyrim character's all over the place. And she was playing it like World of Warcraft, and I did the same thing when I played Morrowind. When I played Morrowind, doing every single quest I came across, And doing that in like Skyrim is really can be challenging at times because you can pick up some quests that you're just not ready for. They're very indiscriminate with that, and yeah, and that will take you. That gets you all over the place. I think there's like no structure to it or anything. At first, I didn't like that about Bethesda games, like Fallout, same thing, right? Fallout has the same thing where, like, you can kind of just go do whatever. And then at the same time, I think it's funny because what can happen is you get so sidetracked off of all the main quests that by the time you come back to the main storyline, your character is so far above level and so far strong and everything that it's like you could just walk through the main quest. Like that's what happened with me in Fallout 3, is that I ended up doing the same thing. Like I was just picking up quests, doing quests. I wasn't really doing the main storyline, and eventually by the time I got back to focusing on that, I was just walking through the entire wasteland. It was fine. Like I had no troubles whatsoever. Yeah, it's interesting.